When it comes to using After Effects, there's nothing worse than lag, freezing, or the dreaded spinning pinwheel of death. In this video, I'll show you how to optimize After Effects to avoid and mitigate these very issues. The first way to make After Effects run faster is to turn on GPU acceleration, which lets After Effects spread out a lot of the processing power to your graphics card rather than letting your CPU do the heavy lifting. In addition to speeding up playback, it also helps display certain effects in real time without needing to render them first. Before you turn it on, you'll want to make sure that you have NVIDIA drivers that support CUDA 9.2 or newer. Then, once you've confirmed that, go ahead and activate by going to File, Project Settings, Video Rendering and Effects, and click the drop-down menu to select Mercury GPU Acceleration, then just click OK. The second way I like to speed up After Effects is by enabling multi-frame rendering. So to show you what that looks like in a real project, I've got a Storyblocks template loaded in here. If you're not familiar with Storyblocks templates, they're basically pre-built projects with effects, transitions, titles, and animations that are already set up. So they're designed that you can just drop footage in, customize a few elements, and get a polished result without needing to spend hours building that from scratch. So if you want to try one out for yourself or check out Storyblocks, you can click the link in the description down below. All right, now back to enabling multi-frame rendering. To turn on, just go up to Settings, then Memory and Performance. So under Performance, make sure the Enable Multi-Frame Rendering box is checked. And just to show you how big of an impact this makes, here's a quick before and after of my timeline with and without multi-frame rendering enabled. Another strategy to speed up After Effects is using an external SSD as a disk cache, especially if your computer doesn't already have one or is running low on space. After Effects is constantly reading and writing large amounts of data. So when your system drive is full or slow, After Effects has to wait for that data to load or save, which leads to that lag and long render times. So once your SSD is formatted and plugged in, go ahead up to Settings, Media and Disk Cache, choose a folder, select your external drive now, and then set the maximum disk cache size. You'll want to make this as large as you can, really, that's reasonable for the drive you're selecting. So this helps prevent your system from getting bogged down by that maximum cache reached error, and really keeps After Effects just running smoothly. Another technique that you can use is also to change where your conformed media is stored. So you can change those settings under the conformed media cache and choose the SSD for both the database and the cache folder. Alternatively, you may just want to clean out your conformed media because it may already exist on an SSD and it's met that limit with the maximum cache size. So in that case, you can just click Clean Database and Cache. The fourth strategy I use to make After Effects run smoother is to simply dedicate more memory to the app itself. So in the Memory and Performance tab under Memory, you'll see three titles: Installed RAM, RAM reserved for other applications, and RAM available for other Adobe applications, such as Premiere Pro. Installed RAM is just the amount of memory that you have available on your device. You really can't change this unless you install more physical RAM. Ideally, you want to keep the RAM preserved for other applications as low as possible, and the RAM applied for After Effects as high as possible. So try to dedicate at least 16 gigs to After Effects and other Adobe applications here. Another way to make your software run smoother is to change the playback resolution. Playback resolution is a manual control in your composition or preview panel where you can choose from full, half, third, or quarter. After Effects will permanently render previews at that lower resolution when this setting is changed. So once changed, the program monitor will also display your video with a fraction of its original resolution. So this means that After Effects will need less processing power to play your media, therefore speeding up the playback that you're seeing in the preview monitor. Now, one of the final strategies I use to improve After Effects speed is to turn on adaptive resolution. This is similar to reducing the playback resolution, but a little bit different. While changing playback resolution is manual, adaptive resolution is automatic, fluidly changing while you're editing. So when you zoom in, pan, scrub or move layers around, After Effects will automatically lower the resolution in live time to keep the interface running smoothly. So when you stop moving, After Effects also will automatically switch that back to a full resolution. So to enable adaptive resolution, just go ahead and click the lightning bolt in the bottom left-hand corner and change the drop-down menu to adaptive resolution. These tips could save you hours and help you avoid huge headaches when dealing with heavy projects in After Effects. If you've tried all of these strategies and you're still experiencing awful lag and just painfully slow render times, check your computer specs and our in-depth article on other ways that you can help After Effects run faster down below. Hopefully you all found this video helpful. If I stopped even one video editor from crashing out over After Effects lag, then I know that I've done my job. So let me know in the comments if I missed any of your go-to strategies, and I'll see you in the next one.